Okay, and then if you want to set, this is maybe a little trivial, but on that, say, pecking operation, if you want to change the feed rate for the peck, where is that information in there?
So what we do on a peck drilling is we output a CAN cycle for drilling. So
Okay.
typically it outputs a G83 and then it outputs a cycle feed rate. That feed rate is over here. So when you
Okay.
post it, it'll output a peck drill cycle. So when I do a post, you see that there's a G83.
Okay.
The Q and then the F is the feed rate that you're seeing right here. So
Yeah.
the controller interprets this peck drilling cycle.
Okay. So it pulls that default value in?
Yeah, it takes this value in the drill cycle can only accept a single value for the feed rate. And the cycle is interpreted by the max NC control or Haas or whatever the machine control is.
Okay. So
And
could you save custom peck drill settings?
when you say custom peck drill settings, if you
So
want
for
to...
instance, one thing that's really critical to us is we do a lot of drilling and a lot of peck cycles. You know, let's say we've got a part with 1,000 holes in it. We tailor each one of those feed rates and that those values for the you know, the Q value and that feed rate you've got highlighted there. We tailor that pretty specifically to each part.
Yeah, you can save them into like a knowledge base. So you can have this saved to a knowledge base where this could be, you can have a drill, peck drill, tap, maybe a sequence of them, have them saved to a knowledge base for, call it, this is for material, you know, 6061, and you can have everything saved. So you just have to load the library, pick the holes for other projects. So you can create like a template of operations.
Okay. All right. Then I've got a really complicated question for you. We make our own, we write our own program for pecking sometimes when we don't like the canned cycle. And so we just go into the G code and edit it ourselves. Is there any way to have a custom, you know, canned cycle in here like a peck cycle, but it's one that's our own?
Okay, is it similar to a G83 where it expects X,
it's very similar, but we customize it sometimes.
So if you notice under drill types, we have user-defined drill cycles.
Okay, there we go.
When I select user-defined, I can specify these parameters. This could be a peck or without a peck.
Okay.
And in the post processor, we have a customizable post, and I can go down to user-defined drill, and I can define the cycle code. This could be G83.1.
Okay. Yes.
I define the macro. So typically on a deep drill cycle, we output X, Y, Z, and then R, F, and Q, or RQF. So
right.
You can access all of the macros or variables in the post by performing a right-click in any one of these fields, and then it'll give you all of the available variable types that you can use in the post.
Okay, perfect.
If you just select them, it'll insert the macro in there.
Okay.
And then you can save up the post. You can also rename the post to custom name it. So it'll always be available to you.
That's great.
Any other questions I can help you,
No,
Eric?
I think that covers it pretty well.